Hey, welcome to our winter wellness session of our weekly essential oil classes. I'm Lauren Gitlin of Legit Oils, and I want to welcome you all here to learn more about what essential oils are, what oils can help you with overall immune support and emotional health, and how you can use them safely. So, my intention tonight is to empower you with the knowledge about these tools. So these are really powerful essential oils that can really just work synergistically with your body for it to be able to do what nature intended for it to do. And I'm going to talk about some daily habits on how you can implement these oils into your everyday life super easily. And, just remember that once we know better and learn better, we can do better. So there's three cool things to know about essential oils. So if you're brand new to oils, we are talking tonight about doTERRA, and that is very important because this brand of oils is 100% natural and safe. There's nothing else added into these bottles. It is just pure essential oils that are beyond organic. They go through very rigorous testing, so you know that they are certified pure therapeutic grade. They are very potent because they are steam distilled or cold pressed from the plant. So it's like you are getting the very concentrated version of all of the benefits that that plant has to offer in this teeny little bottle. So they are really effective in knowing that they can actually penetrate through the cell membrane, the blood-brain barrier. So they can really get to different areas of the cell that maybe other things may not be able to. So that's pretty cool to realize. And they are affordable when you look at living a more proactive lifestyle, when you're focused on your overall health and wellness. You will see that you shift your overall kind of focus, and you're going to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? In tune with your body and knowing what you need and when. So you're going to be able to use these oils on a daily basis, and they're just actually pennies per drop, which is super cool. Now, I get asked this question a lot, does quality matter? Why can't I just use the oils that I see on Amazon or at Whole Foods? And the short answer is there's no regulation over the industry as a whole for essential oils. So you really need to dive deeper into the company that is providing the essential oils and look for transparency. Are they telling you the results of, do they do testing on their oils? Are they making sure that there were no pesticides or fillers or things added throughout the process of them being, traded or purchased? A lot of the companies out there will actually have practices that are really not helpful to the actual growers or the farmers of these products, and they just take advantage of that. And they add things in along the way, these different middlemen, there's incentive for them to bulk up the oil. So they're going to add some synthetics and things in there potentially. So you want to make sure that you have a company that is testing for all of that. And you're putting these oils on your body, you're breathing them in. doTERRA oils can actually be ingested as well. So the quality is super important because everything you're putting on your body is getting absorbed. And there is a website called sourcetoyou.com that is specific to doTERRA that you can actually see all of the testing and results and everything that they have formulated on all of the oils. If you have any doTERRA bottles at home, on the very bottom, there is a little code that you can type in, where you can scan the QR code right on the bottle. And every bottle is unique in telling you what the testing results were for that particular bottle. And they also focus on the farmers. So we have partnerships with farmers all around the world. These oils are grown in their natural environment. And when we do that, we're able to really get the most beneficial oils from these plants because they're grown in their optimal environment with the right kind of soil, water. They're harvested at the right even time of day that you get the most benefit from them. And this co-impact sourcing that doTERRA has created creates these long-term mutually beneficial relationships. So the farmers are really getting fair wages, on-time payments, and everyone is benefiting from these Relationships. And you can see here, this is just an example of what you would see if you pull up the GCMS test resulting on the source2u.com if you're interested in that kind of thing. And this was a screenshot from one of our leadership retreats where they showed that there was actually a PRC did some testing on oils, different companies, about 50 of them, and realized that there's only 3 companies that have consistently pure oils, which doTERRA is one of those 3. So the 95% of the essential oils on the market are actually adulterated, meaning that things have been added to them or they have been synthetically created. So that is just really powerful and eye-opening to know that you need to, again, know what you're using and putting on your skin and inhaling in your diffusers. These are 2 separate apps that I like to use. These are not specific to doTERRA, but I just, when you're talking about putting things on your skin and things that are in your everyday routine, you need to focus on the quality of the products that you have. So this can be your cleaning supplies, your makeup, anything that you're using on a daily basis, lotion, toothpaste. You can use either one of these apps and literally scan the barcode or type the name in and you'll see the ingredients and which ones of them are actually harmful. So, you know, if you can't pronounce it, it's most likely something that you shouldn't be putting on your skin. I mentioned earlier that the oils are only pennies per drop. So this is a quick glance over the top 10 oils, which I'm going to go into more detail of tonight. But that's literally how much they cost per drop. And since I mentioned they're highly concentrated, you only need a little bit to go a long way. It's actually more beneficial to use less oils more frequently than just overloading your system with too many oils. You're just wasting it at that point. So there's 3 main ways to use the oil. So the first one is aromatically. So I have my little Brevi diffuser here. This is a doTERRA diffuser. Diffusers, very simply, you just put water in. They usually have a fill line little marker in there. That's what that red dot is for. Regular tap water, put it in the diffuser, add a couple of drops of essential oil, put the lid back on, and plug it in. This one's not plugged in, or I would show you that just a simple mist comes out the top. It is not heating the oil in any way. You want a diffuser that is meant for essential oils. The doTERRA diffusers are really high quality and they're really sleek and nice looking that they can just seamlessly be added into your decor all around your home. And I say all around your home because once you have one diffuser, you're going to have more than one very quickly usually, because they're going to help to really shift the mood pretty much instantly. They can help to positively affect your mood. They can give you more energy. They can help support your immune system, all by just inhaling the essential oils because it's dispersing that oil into the air and then we can breathe it in that way. It's also really supportive for cleansing the air and supporting our respiratory system. And then the second way to use oils is topically. So this is just literally putting the oils on your body. Now, when you do that, you want to make sure that you are diluting the oil, or all that means is you're mixing it with something so that the essential oil has a better opportunity to get absorbed into your skin. And why I say that is because the oils are very volatile. So if you just put like 1 drop in your hand, rub your hands together, I do that at a lot of my classes and we can experience the oil and then in a little bit it's kind of evaporated off of your hands because it was not mixed with any kind of like fatty oil, like a coconut oil or a lotion that would help it to get actually absorbed into your skin. So you want to dilute your oils when you put them on your skin so that you get a greater benefit from them. And you'd want to use a topical application when you're looking for a more localized benefit. So if you have some head tension or sore muscles, things like that, digestive support, everything you can use for a localized ailment, you can put the oil on topically. And then the last one is internally. So this is specific to doTERRA. And I'm mentioning this because many oils you'll see right on the bottle. I mean, if you go anywhere and you just glance at the essential oils, it'll say for topical use only. Some of them say for aromatic use only, which is primarily what you'll see in a regular store because those oils are just straight chemicals and you shouldn't even put them on your skin. So when you have a doTERRA oil, it'll actually have on the bottle supplemental facts if you can take it internally. And reasons why you'd want to take it internally is for cleansing support, to really help with immune health or digestive. You know, there's many benefits to taking the oils internally, inflammation, stuff like that. So looking here at this quick snapshot of the limbic system, kind of how everything gets to there, is you're going to inhale the essential oils, and this is going to be through our olfactory system, right? You're going to have that sense of smell where right away you're going to have a signal in your brain that is going to send out the different kinds of hormones. It's going to tell your body how to feel, how to react to that scent. So our emotions and our mental health is very strongly connected to our sense of smell. So there's even a way that you can use essential oils to kind of anchor into an emotion. Let's say if you want to feel happier, when you're feeling happy, you can smell something like a wild orange, if that is something that you want to kind of use as your anchor for that. I say that because the citrus oils are very uplifting and happy oils. And then over time, if you keep kind of smelling the orange when you're happy, then if you are in a state where you want to feel happy, if you smell that orange, it's going to bring you that emotion. So it's really cool. You can use that in your mindfulness practice or in any kind of meditation or just daily usage of the oil. It's just remembering to use it, right? To pay attention on purpose to how you're feeling and what you're smelling. And you can have a really great benefit from that. So this I'm going to go through a little quickly. And I say that because I have some information on the screen for each of these oils that you can kind of take a snapshot as I'm talking to go through them a little bit more. So these oils, many of them are the more common oils that you've heard of before, but I wanted to share if there was anything maybe you didn't know about any of these oils, like for example, lavender, the very calming oil. But if you think of that in both the physical sense and the emotional sense, it's great for helping with sleep, but it's also very calming to the skin. So you can put it on if you have like a sunburn or if you got a burn in the kitchen or something like that. It's really soothing to put on topically too, which is pretty cool. Lemon is really refreshing. It's great at cleansing the body and also for cleaning your home. So that has a dual purpose. It's everything kind of cleaning the air, anything else like that. And it's also great at uplifting your mood because it's a citrus oil, and the citrus oils have a higher concentration of the chemical makeup in them is more known to make you happy. I can't think of the name of the chemical. It'll come to me later on. The naturally occurring substance in there that makes them make you smile. So the next one is peppermint. Peppermint is an oil that, this is one of those oils that when people are like, well, I don't know what oils I need. I'm like, well, you need peppermint. I feel like everybody needs that for so many things. This is one of those oils that I always have with me because it helps with any kind of feelings of nauseousness, like in the car. That happens to me and my daughter pretty frequently. It's also really great to use before a workout or after a workout to open up your airways. So you can put it right topically onto your chest. You can just inhale it just to feel everything open up. It's really good at cooling down your body temperature if you're running hot, and it's good for digestive support. So this oil, it touches on so many different things that I just feel like everybody should have it, and it smells so good too. And now tea tree is used in a lot of skincare products, and for good reason. I was actually just looking at a skincare product the other day, and I was like, oh, you know, a lot of these things will market like all natural, uses essential oils, and it's something like tea tree. Like that's pretty much the only ingredient, which just made me laugh because I have this bottle of tea tree that I can use. I know that it's a really pure version of it too, and it's not some, you know, synthetically made oil from a factory. So these are really powerful, and you could use this for spot treatments on your face. You can also use it for your immune support, and it's really good at anything you have funky going on with your nails, any kind of fungal thing there. Oregano, funny enough, is a very supportive oil for immune support. Now, many people associate this with like pizza. It has a very strong aroma, but it is super beneficial to use for your immune support. So this is one of those oils, when I was mentioning putting oils on topically, it doesn't smell that great. So you can always put it on the bottoms of your feet. That's somewhere that your oils are going to get absorbed into your system really effectively. It can affect the whole body that way. And it's also far away from your face. So you can kind of roll it on at night, put your socks on and go to bed if you want to support your immune system through the winter. And now frankincense is considered the king of oils. This oil is one of the more difficult oils to harvest. It comes from a resin on a tree, and the trees are very old. So doTERRA does their best harvesting practices to not actually disrupt the life cycle of the tree, and they harvest it in a way that they can keep harvesting the frankincense oil from these trees, which is super important because it takes them a long time to grow. So they're not depleting the resource when they're actually harvesting this oil. This oil is really supportive internally on a cellular level. You can Google frankincense and find out more about that. And it is really supportive for any kind of inflammation going on internally too. So I'm going to shift into some of the blends, and these blends, you'll see the name is clearly like not an actual plant, because doTERRA has pretty magnificently paired together oils that they find have worked the best for different things. So this one is a soothing blend. This is by far my favorite oil to use for any kind of muscle tension or soreness. This is very supportive to use before or after exercise. If you have any kids who have growing pains, this is a go-to oil for any of that. It even comes in a lotion form, which I love. The next blend is Breathe. So this one I actually have right next to me because we're heading into the winter. It's December. So Breathe, I just love to literally like put a drop on my hand and smell it. It smells so good. It's so supportive to opening your airways. This is one of the oils that's really good to diffuse at night in the winter when the air is super dry and it's hot from the heat, and you're feeling kind of just like stuffed from that. It's great to have in your diffuser. I like to mix it with some lavender at night too. Digest Zen is for overall digestive support, which I also have right next to me. This is a roller blend. So when I mentioned earlier that you can use oils topically, you can put them in a roller bottle that has a little top. So it's diluted with some fractionated coconut oil. That's my favorite oil to dilute my essential oils with, because it gets absorbed super quick. It's non-greasy and it doesn't have a smell of its own. It does not smell like coconut. So it takes on the scent of the essential oils, which I think is really important. So Digest Zen is one of those oils that I love to have in a roller, because I can just roll it on to help support healthy digestion after eating or overeating, and it can help to get things moving along. And then On Guard, saved this one for last, because this is the oil that is going to be around all winter, all throughout the year, actually, especially with everything going on, making sure that surfaces are being cleansed. There is an On Guard spray. There's a whole On Guard line of products from doTERRA, anything from toothpaste to mouthwash to a lot of oral care. With the On Guard, there's clove, eucalyptus, wild orange in there. It smells amazing. It's like fall in a bottle, and it's really supportive. So that's the thing about all these oils. They smell amazing, but it's not just the smell that you're after. It's what they can do physically and emotionally when you're inhaling them or putting them on your body. So On Guard is one of those oils that you will not mind using all of the year, because it smells good and it works. So looking at overall toxic burden. So those 10 oils were the most popular oils I like to just highlight in this kind of 101 oils class. And then in other classes, I talk more about specific oils for different things. So if there's any questions you ever have, you can always reach out and I'll give you some more information about anything. But looking at our overall toxic burden, just from our cleaning products alone, there's about 62 toxic chemicals that are in there that we are constantly spraying on our surfaces or cleaning our bathrooms with. And you're then inhaling these over and over, on a daily basis, and then absorbing them through our skin, or if they're on surfaces that we're eating, our food, it's going to add to your toxic burden overall. which after a while, that starts to really build up, and we may start to see some issues like chronic inflammation or other things that are going to potentially start happening. So aside from the household products, personal care products fall into that bucket as well. So just really being aware of everything that you're using. And when something has fragrance in it, you know that that's just an umbrella term. They can throw whatever they want in there, their trade secrets under it. And what you want to go for, if you're going to try to go healthier whatsoever, try unscented whenever you can, and definitely look into the different brands when you're buying them. So just a quick snapshot of some recipes here is the this is the clean one. This is for like an On Guard cleaner concentrate here that can be a multi-purpose cleaner, or a hand soap you can use in a foaming dispenser here. And then there's also this recipe here for these capsules and rollers, which this time of year for immune support is really great to think about the ways that you can use the oils topically, internally, and aromatically. So pictured here, you can kind of screenshot this and save this for later. Oh, my Adobe is trying to update itself. That was super weird. Hold on one second. I don't know why that was happening. Let me get back to my screen share. Sorry, guys. Okay. There is an immune support capsule. It's the On Guard soft gels that have all of these oils in here. It has On Guard, black pepper, frankincense, oregano. It also has Melissa in it. So that's really great at using preventatively, or if you know you've been kind of around someone who's not feeling that great, this is a way that you can focus on boosting your own immune system in that way. And then this immune tea recipe here on the bottom, this is super supportive. You literally just mix a drop of each of these oils with some water. You don't want it to be like really super boiling, and some local honey, and then stir that up, and it is a great drink to have. Especially I like to have it at the end of the night. So we're shifting into the different ways to purchase the essential oils now. This recording will be available after the class. So just to mention, retail, you can totally get doTERRA oils on the website on doTERRA.com. It's the most expensive way to buy them. You really are going to not want to do that because they're marked up 25% to the retail price. So when you have a wholesale membership, it's just like a Costco membership, you're getting access to 25% off. And there are different options in obtaining that membership. And then you can also look at getting free products back as well if you have the wholesale membership and you are in the monthly wellness program. So just to quickly highlight these are newer kits that doTERRA has come out with. And now that we are in the season of thinking of other people, giving the gift of wellness would be really great. That's not exactly what their intention was with these, but I've just had people ask me like, oh, can I buy those? Because it's a kit, it's made simple. If you're someone who's just getting started with essential oils, you don't want to feel overwhelmed. So what you can do is start out with one of these kits. So there's either immunity, mind and mood, or relief. And it's going to give you kind of like a guideline to follow of how to use the products in each of these kits so that you have a way to start implementing them into your routine right off the bat. What I also like to do is work one-on-one with people to develop a wellness consultation like plan so that you have a guide for yourself and your specific different ailments that you want to work on. So not everybody gets headaches. Not everyone has trouble sleeping. Not everyone is super stressed all the time. But if something like that were your main areas of focus, then I could kind of direct you to one of these wellness kits, or we can create something more specific. This Healthy Essentials kit, this kit is one of the most, I would say, popular kits to get started with, especially because it focuses on not just the physical health, but the mental health. So you're going to notice in here, there's some blends, this blend adaptive, balance, and then you have the copaiba oil. They are very supportive, and you can just read it's the calming blend and the grounding blend. So they are used for feelings of overwhelm, anxiousness, all of that. And then the other oils in here, I talked about what each of those are for. And then it comes with a diffuser. So whenever you're getting started with oils, you want to make sure that you have a diffuser and you have some fractionated coconut oil, so you can use the oils in both of those ways. And these kits include the wholesale membership. So after you enroll with the kit, if there's something that you're like, I actually really wanted to try out the toothpaste or a more natural deodorant, or I ran through my whole bottle of lemon in a couple of months, let me grab another one. You have access to the wholesale pricing when you purchase one of these kits. So this kit actually has those top 10 oils that I discussed. They're just a smaller size. These are 5 ml bottles, and typically they come in 15 milliliter bottles. So this is about, the oils here in the Healthy Start are about a third of the size of the other oils. And then if you're somebody who's like, I've been thinking about this for a while and I'm ready to jump in, I need to overhaul my cleaning products and kind of some of my self-care stuff, shampoo, conditioner, soap, what have you, but you also want to get started with oils, this will do that for you. This is an amazing option, because I wish I would have started with a kit like this, because I have all of these products plus more, because once I started seeing what the oils could do, I wanted to overhaul everything in my home. And these are just some fun little add-ons. So if you did grab a kit, you could add anything on else that you want from the website, but these are just some ideas of things that you could get and give to other people. I didn't talk about the kids rollers tonight, but that is a whole nother area of focus if you're somebody who really wants to help your kids, if they're feeling a lot of anxiousness right now, if they need help kind of unwinding at night, feeling overwhelmed. It's a real great system to have these oils to turn to. They're fun, color coordinated, and they're diluted for kids. So that's just a little FYI on the side there too. And then when you do enroll with a kit, what you can expect from me and our Legit Oils team is you'll receive a welcome packet. We'll go through that personal wellness consultation, like I mentioned, to really focus on exactly what your needs are, and I can answer all of your questions. We have a few VIP education groups. We have a really large team that's nationwide. And within that community, there's giveaways and things that we're going to make sure that you're up to date on everything going on with doTERRA and ongoing support. So I'm here for you. I want you to feel empowered with these oils. I don't want you to just get oils and have them sit in a closet or a cabinet. So from here, next steps would be, first, kudos to you for watching this presentation and learning more about oils and how to get them in your home. You know that really living a more natural lifestyle is a holistic approach. So not only looking at, this one aspect of essential oils, but that will trickle into your everyday life. Are you moving your body? Are you eating good food? It all goes together, right? And just surrounding yourself with people who have similar goals to you and releasing the negativity or the negative people. I also do offer, everything is virtual right now. So I'm happy to do classes for, a more closed group if you wanted to get some friends or family together, and maybe you can't actually get together in person, but you want to still share this knowledge. If you found any of this helpful at all and thought of even like 1 or 2 people that could benefit from this presentation, then I'd be more than happy to do a presentation for you, and I would send you some fun oils. So if you have any questions at all, you can find me here through my email, Instagram, or Facebook, and that is my phone number. So with that, I will say good night, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Bye.